Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Borodino. I am your host as always. Now, without further ado, let's see what the French have gotten up to this turn. Shimmying some cavalry around to obviously counteract my moving of the Cossacks down here. Otherwise, it's just some regular old skirmishing down here. Although I do see some movement. So I wonder what they're up to. So it begins. Oof. That grand battery is going to probably force me back eventually, just through sheer chippage when it comes to the units. Lose a gun. Ooh, 17 men just gone, and another gun. Ooh, and another gun. Painful. Hello. Young Guard. Interesting. He's throwing the Young Guard forward. Curious as to why he's throwing said Young Guard forward so early. Ooh, there goes another one of those guns. In the meantime, he is just chipping away a little bit at those boys defending Gorky. And then the typical skirmish fire. He's shifting his guns about. Hello. Ow. As I said, he definitely wants to stop me. So he definitely wants to get all of this across the river. which is not necessarily a good thing. For me, anyway. What else is he going to get up to? That's the question. Ooh, taking a shot at Doktorov, huh? And then he pulls back his cavalry. Okay. Alright, he's driving back the skirmishers, or attempting to in places. Which is doing one of two things. Okay. 2 skirmishers here, break. One over there, and then 1 from over there. Okay. 6 units undisorder, 6 units recover fatigue, 4 units routed out of 16 checked, 1 unit resupplied. So let's unlimber them. So, just so I don't forget, but let's start down here as always. What do we got? Well, let's do the guns as usual. Do I even want to try and hold on to the Fletchers at this point, given that, well, they're very much a case of wanting to take them. Where's your other half there? You are gonna turn. Yeah, I am gonna keep holding on, at least for the moment. I'll keep holding on for the moment, and then when the time comes, I will look to launch a withdraw to Semenoskaya. You're not going to be able to really do anything, so shoot at them. Alright, let's just do the guns. Do I shift you? If I do, it would get me... It will allow me to get them back towards Semenoskaya without losing them. But, likewise, it would also instantly signal to him to launch a major assault. So, in this case, I think we are going to stick it out and do some counter battery. You will blast them at point blank range, however. Alright, over here we will blast them. Positional battery. Still got plenty of ammo, so we can keep it up for now at least. Light battery. Again, you can shoot at them. Positional battery 12. Shoot at them. This light battery will shoot at nobody. It was actually going to shift. Shoot at them. '84th line. Huh. I don't know who the 84th line is. I totally got distracted, didn't I, by doing stuff that without finishing what I was doing. So you will blast them. Positional battery. There we go. Chunk a nice big... Chunk another gun out of him. Take out another gun. '18th Leger. Blast them in the face for me. I am definitely chipping down his batteries up here, even if it's just little bit by little bit. Shoot at them. The Don Horse battery. And then the light battery. And then you'll go in there, turn about, and get ready to unlimber. You are all to shift. I am just going to disorder him to do that for now. For the sake of ensuring I at least have something of a stable line. So again, shifting them all into the woods to take up positions. As for Doktorov, he will go there. So let's just do the skirmishing that can be done, which is not a lot. Alrighty, you belong with them. Opportunity. Alright. They won't be able to really approach without being spotted now, so... They are routing, so you are actually going to go join them. You are going to remain holding that position for now. We have to, quote, keep the pressure. I suspect he's going to... Yeah, that's what he's likely to do. Barge them out of the way with some skirmishers. Or artillery. No, actually, you can't, can he? What is he gonna do? That is... Whoops. Misclick. Gotta love them. You two are to head up to there, and... You're not gonna do a lot, but... You are to give them a volley. And then these boys will head up here. And do the exact same to these ones. And then the Revel infantry can stay where they are for now. First Battalion of the 21st. Shevardino. You will go that way. You can all... Oh no, wrong battalions. You will rejoin them. Alright. Shevardino, who are you commanding? Oh, you command this lot, don't you? You will head back towards your unit to try and regroup. In the meantime, we are just going to keep on playing plink with the skirmishers and volleys where we can. You will volley them in the face, even though most of you can't actually shoot. Alrighty, let's... I am going to have to do something about this, so what can I do? Because unfortunately they are detached, so they can't actually do anything. I would have to... So they can't melee, which means I have to charge, but I can't charge because of the embankment. And those guns will just sit there pounding me. So who are these? These are the 5th Bavarian Chevalier of the 21st Light Cavalry Brigade, which is... I have no idea. I know they're Bavarians, at least. They're Bavarians. Chasseur, Italians. So for now, I will fall back. So I can't be shot at by the guns, but if he does want to come across, he is gonna have to. I'll leave them there because they can just charge. That's all they need to do. But it does mean I am going to have to shimmy forces to meet that threat. Whether it be more of my cavalry. I suppose cavalry's not exactly necessarily going to be the most useful thing in this hyperloy of inevitable melee that's going to be happening up here. Let's see, what else could we do? Let's shimmy you up to there. And then plink at... Can't see them because of the gully. Alright. You will just shoot at them. We'll just do all my usual shooting with the skirmishers. Ah, that's one weakness with this fletch. It's not actually covered from this angle. That's a little awkward. But I would rather cover the front for now. What else have we got to do? We have got... do I really want to move these lot? Not really. The threat of the Cossacks alone is enough. Why ride charging into the midst of them? Why charge off into the middle of God knows what? Ataman Cossacks, the Bug Cossacks. Some Bashkirs. Well, now that they can, they are just going to shoot at them. For no effect. You've moved. When is the next thing to release? The first cavalry corps at 3. So we got hours yet. So I suspect I might have to just move Koff's 2nd Cavalry Corps to really stop this. The other option again is moving chunks of Bagavutsk core that way, but I really don't want to. I would rather have Bagavut and his core ready to help against this inevitable massed assault here. The other option is I could shift some Jaegers up there under Potemkin, just shift Potemkin's Jaegers. They'll be detached, but they will be able to cover it. But then with those guns there, he'll just blast them out of position. Eugene of Württemberg's division is all of this, so Pilar. Can you even see anything, out of curiosity? What if I moved you up there? You see absolutely nothing. So, I'm actually going to take a risk. Detach a singular company of skirmishers across the river into the village. Make that 2 companies, just from 2 different battalions, so... Interesting. Very interesting. Can he see them? No, he can't. So it might be worthwhile actually moving this cavalry this direction to stop this, but also meet him. Therefore, meet him with the cavalry, as it will also allow the potential of crossing the river with Bagavut's corps through these 2 crossings. They're not exactly good crossings, but they are crossings, and therefore threaten the French flank. That does have potential, but if I had to retreat, I would get stuck on the other bank, so... Yeah, so even if I did cross, threaten his flank, but then was forced to retreat, I would only have those 2 narrow crossings to use, which means traffic jams and just, yeah, bottlenecks. Not worth it. The Pavlovskis. Who can actually shoot at you? Those lot can. Fired, fired, fired. You haven't, but you can't, so... I'm actually going to withdraw you behind the line so you can recover. What else can I do? Or want to do? Over here, the position, again, is quite exposed. Well, hello there, boys. I wanted to go up there to stop any assault, but in this case, we bumped into them, so that did at least give me a bit of forewarning, so he can advance still, but he would have to do it up the embankment, which is going to be considerably harder. What else is he going to be up to? I mean, I could throw a singular skirmisher company forward to try and find out, but it's not really worth it. I'm still curious as to why he's moving forward what looks like Young Guard. Especially this early. I mean, I know Napoleon commits his Young Guard all the time, but they're still pretty useful as a reserve when you've got Davout, Ney, Junot, Eugene and Poniatowski all attacking. So melees. Any melees I want to do? Not particularly. Because it's not worth it, from my perspective. So for now, I think that's going to be it. As we obviously await the inevitable French assault. They are likely to get blasted in the face by those guns. Oof. You can't say he's not committing a lot to taking the Flechette, the Fletchers, given the fact that he's easily got, what, 200 guns here committed to it. He wants the Fletchers. So I may be forced to abandon them. We shall see. If I am forced to, I will fall back to Samanoskaya and position myself around there. So for now, that is going to be it for this episode and this part of this turn of Borodino. So 1 PM on the 6th. It's going to be interesting. When is dark? Dark will be, out of curiosity, now that I do it. Dusk is at 6:15, so we got 5 hours, about 5 hours of daylight. Let's say 6 hours of daylight. So 6 hours of daylight left to go. So if I suppose if I'm still holding the Fletchers by night, I will withdraw from them during the night and withdraw to my more intact line around Semenoskaya. However, for now, that is going to be it for this turn and this episode. So, I thank you all for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed the series. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up. And I will... I forget the rest, don't I? Hit that thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. It's all appreciated. It's all helpful as I keep battering on about. Tell me what you would do in this situation with this somewhat messy situation, but fairly stable as well. A messy but stable situation. Or what you would have done from the start, or anything really. Tell me how I can improve the videos, etc, etc. if you enjoy, etc. Still, I thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye bye for now.